What's going on? Thanks for tuning in to just another podcast. Today we have a special episode, the ACL Fest recap 2024 ACL Fest. CT checking in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. So, Austin City Limits Music Festival is hosted in Austin, Texas every year, um, 2 weekends. Weekend one and weekend two. It's a 3-day music festival each weekend. Okay. Some acts perform both weekends. Some acts perform only one weekend, either weekend one or weekend two. And then they split days. So if I perform, for instance, on Friday, I'll perform next Friday as well. And same thing for Saturday and Sunday. So it's a annual music festival. I don't even know what year this was, what year this makes it of the festival, but I was able to go check it out this year. Here's my recap. First and foremost, traffic. Okay, I stayed in South Austin. The festival is at Zilker Park. I don't know what side of town in Austin that is, but it's in Zilker Park. Every year, it's a big, huge park. And I stayed in South Austin, and we Uber lifted to get there. But nonetheless, I stayed in South Austin, and we Ubered to get there. Traffic. Now, a lot of the streets are closed down during um, from pretty much August to November, just so they can get set up for the festival. And the traffic, at least, and the traffic, at least weekend one, reflects that. The traffic was bad, but from South Austin to the park, it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to get there. Now, my tickets were already purchased. Everything was already taken care of. Once I got to the park, um, once I got to the park, I saved time by hopping out around the time that traffic slowed down, around the time I was in the park vicinity. At that point, I could walk with the other festival goers. So, a tip. I go to a lot of NFL games, mainly the Patriot games. I took my NFL licensed bag, my clear bag, since all stadiums nowadays have the clear bag policy. I took my bag as my to go bag, and that was my bag for the festival. And I only had my portable charger inside. Um, I only had my portable charger inside my charger cord. I put my wallet and my phone inside the bag as well, so it's easy access. Once I put it in the in Once I put it in the security line, I walked through the metal detector, grabbed my bag, and I was good to go to the ticket booth. Once at the ticket gate, all I had to do was the wristbands. Once at the ticket gate, my wristband, this right here, okay, I just scanned this piece on the gate. I'm able to walk right into the festival. There are about, without me counting, there's about 20 lines, 20 different gates you can walk to. Obviously, most people are walking towards the middle, towards the lines that they can see. If you walk towards the outskirts, towards any of the fences, those lines are pretty reduced down to less than 5 people. And once again, if we're all scanning these, just walking right in, it runs pretty quickly and smoothly. Now, some tips, some must-haves is first and foremost a hat. I'm not even a hat person myself, but I had to make sure I put on a hat at least for this festival to make sure that, I mean, I'm bald, to make sure that I don't, pass out there with the direct sun beaming on my head. Another tip that you can have is sunglasses. I'm not a sunglass person myself either, but glasses, sun, Texas, it's a necessity. If you plan on being out there in the sun for quite a while, it is very, very useful in order for you to wear sunglasses. Now, now, I read prior to going to this festival to make sure you're wearing some throwaway shoes, some shoes that you don't mind getting dusty because there's dust everywhere. They also said have a bandana or a mask, something that you can put on your face to prevent yourself from getting dust. I wore some shoes that I knew was gonna get a little dirty, but there was more dust than I expected. Okay, so make sure you wear some throwaway shoes, something you don't mind getting dusty, even if you know you're gonna be the most careful person there is at the festival. Dust is gonna come out. Dust is gonna come up in a field of dust. As for the bandana, I did not have a bandana. I did not have a mask. I did not have anything to put over my face. Looking back, I do wish there was times that I could have put something over my face just to stop as much dust as was flowing. It wasn't just noticeable like that, but it was a presence of dust and things in the air that could have helped a little bit better if I would have wore a mask or something protective over my face. Festival fits do exist. Festival fits do exist. Okay, there more than likely um there are some people that have been preparing for this festival since last year. Um, According to their outfits now, you watch any festival online from Lollapalooza to Coachella to ACL, you'll see that influencers are dressed a certain way. Okay, and once again, being at a festival for the first time, I was able to see that exactly people have thought about their outfits well in advance, well before I picked my outfit in order to go to this festival. Now, something that happened to this festival. Overall, the culture of the festival, it's a great welcoming environment. Most people are friendly. Most people are welcoming. Most people are in the zone just to hear great music. Now, there was a group, so you see what I wore? I wore a Shedeur Sanders jersey with shorts, which is a necessity as well, and some tennis shoes. When they saw my Shedeur jersey, it was a group of kids. I'm gonna call them kids. Group of kids that were hating. They were hating. Um, but nonetheless, I mean, after that, it was all love. Colorado. Today is October 6th, 2024. Colorado at this time is the hottest college team there is right now. The Shedeur, Travis Hunter, I'm sure jersey is the hottest jerseys on the market right now. Period. Um, and I got a lot of love for wearing the Shedeur jersey. So, all right. So, um, another tip is for this festival for this year, it kind of looked like a lot of the headliner acts, at least a lot of the acts that I know, were spread out throughout the 3 days. In my opinion, it's for where it could possibly look like, for where it's not so top heavy, because if it's 100 acts, if I have 10 headliners, I don't want to put all 10 headliners on the same show. Can't, obviously. So I have to spread them out. Let's put these headliners throughout these 3 days and spread it out. But then the drop off between the tier one and tier three performers was a huge drop off. Tier two performers, it wasn't a lot of tier two performers on there, and I'm gonna say tier two is the people that I probably know of, but just necessarily don't listen to, and so that drop off was there. Now you go to a festival just to enjoy the music. Yes, you know the people that you probably know, and or the people that you want to see, going to see, so on and so forth. But you also want to be able to discover some acts, and the festival is big enough for you to venture around, walk around, go to different stages during different performances. I did enjoy that part. It was just the tier three to the unknown to the tier one, the people that I want to go see that gap is so big that I just wish there was a few more tier two um, artists in there. When I say tier two, once again, because someone's tier three can be someone else's tier one, but I'm just saying, broadly, if tier one is Tyler the Creator, Blink 182, and who else was another? I'm trying to think of another tier one. Nonetheless, From them, you got Dua Lipa, That Mexican OT, Benson Boone, and then Leon Bridges, and then a tier three. It's kind of is that tier three is more so local artists, and some of those artists was still pretty cool artists that I did enjoy their music, did hear from, but I did want to get some more artists that kind of fill up that tier two bracket as well. My overall opinion of this festival is I will be back. I learned some things from this festival. Enjoyed myself. Enjoyed just the culture of the festival. The overall essence of the festival is was more eluding and more grabbing in than the actual performers. Okay, the some people go to festivals and they go to all the festivals no matter who the headliners is, no matter who the performers are. Um, but when I go to a festival, I do want to get um, more music. And when I'm saying, it's kind of hard for me to say tier one, tier two, tier three, because once again, who's tier one, two, or three? Um, what I will say is this lineup could have grabbed some more artists, not necessarily saying local, not necessarily saying mainstream tier one, but I would say could have grabbed some more artists that touched all genres for a 1 day setting. As for the wristbands, some quick tips. Wristbands, once they go on and you tighten this on there, it does not come off. It has like teeth on the inside for where it does not come off. And so if it's tampered with, removed, damaged like this, they will not accept this, and you will have to get another. They will not accept this, and you will have to get another replacement band. I believe the replacement bands are $25. Now, outside the gates, there are some people that's wanting to buy tickets. Hey, let me have your wristband. Hey, let me buy wristbands, buy wristbands, buy wristbands. So at the end of the night, those same people are outside asking, "Are you done with your wristband?" So on and so forth. I don't know what they can do with a wristband, especially if it's a 1 day wristband. But who knows? Just keep walking past them, and make sure you're staying aware and alert at all times. Security wise, is very helpful. They will answer any questions for the answers that they do know. There's a lot of trash around. There's a lot of like trash, recycle bins, things like that around. So it's not a lot of trash on the ground. Food wise, a lot of drink areas, a lot of food areas, and different type of eats and necessities that go around that you can go around and taste different things. Now pricing is a little bit more on the higher side. Um, you got your water, seltzer, beer, alcoholic beverages. Um, some drinks start at $5, going all the way up to $20 drinks as well. Some food, a lot of different food, so I can't just give you a price point on every a lot of different food, so I just can't give you the price point on everything, but I can give you the price point for the stuff that I did try and see. I ate nachos, I ate a couple other snacks, but the nachos, for instance, was burrito nachos, and that did cost me $20, and it was a good amount of serving, but um, it did also help me the fact that I ate before the festival, um, but it did help that I ate before the festival. They do have hydration stations. Now, one of the things that I did not have that I wish I did have was a hydration pack. They have hydration stations where you can be able to refill your hydration pack, refill your water bottle. If you just take a regular water bottle, you can refill. You can have any kind of bottle. You can just refill that throughout the festival. If your cell device, if your portable device, your cell device is dying, okay, they do have portable chargers. Okay, the portable charger, it is free to use, but they do charge you if you do not return it at the end of the night. And so once you do have to put a card on file. It doesn't charge you, and you're able to go through the festival and keep the charging device the whole festival. I kept the charging device until the last act was about to come on, and then at that point in time, I did go return it, and then went to the stage for the last act, so I wouldn't have to cross the field during this event. So on a scale of, I was about to say a scale of 1 to 10, but on a rating of, if I wanted to grade this festival, once again, this is the first official festival that I've been to, so I'm gonna give it an honest grade based on the festivals I've watched. But to get the overall aura of a festival, I will rate this festival a B, and I'm gonna say a B mainly because only the thing that could have got it an A was if it was more acts to fill up from the tier 3 to tier 1 acts. Okay, if it was the acts between the acts that I known and discovered, that know of and discovered, to the acts that are headlining and that I'm there to see. If it was just some filler acts in between there and more direction to kind of where they are, that would have got it the A that it's seeking. But otherwise, it was a great festival. I will be back. Um, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video.